Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakar and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashkarash Holy Tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akraf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring up for the third time, right? Sit-down lesson number 3 as of March the 30th, 2026, on this Monday afternoon. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 1. Right, 2nd Esdras 15, verse 1. This is going to be the title outside lesson. Sit-down lesson, Salakia. Yep, it's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, Behold, speak thou of the ears of my people, the words of prophecies, which I put in thy mouth, said the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Right, that's the key word, prophecies, the words of prophecies. As were the Israelites are occupying the prophecies, they being a watchman, watching for prophecies, speaking the words of our prophecies, unto the Israelites. Because telling the Israelites who they are as part of prophecies as well too. So the Israelites as being a watchman unto Jerusalem, that makes perfect sense, like it says in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 62. So that makes perfect sense. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 62 in verse. Isaiah 62 in verse 6. I had set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Right, so the Israelites, the watchmen. The watchman is a watchman. The watchman is unto, the watchman is being a watchman unto Jerusalem. I meant to say, kind of slip the tongue words a little bit. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Right, has set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Because Jerusalem is a people before is a place. So the Israelites are a modern day spiritual watchman unto Jerusalem. I had set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not thy silence. So they're going to continue to make mention of the Heavenly Father and being a spiritual watchman unto Jerusalem. And that's what we are seeing. And this is, get back to that 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou of the ears of my people. Right. The prophet Esrdas was mentioned that the Heavenly Father told the Israelites, speak unto the words, the ears of his people, right? His people, the Israelites. It says, behold, speak thou of the ears of my people, the words of prophecies, right? The words of prophecies, which I put in thy mouth, saith the Heavenly Father Yahweh, right? The very important words that the Heavenly Father put in the Israelites' mouth, saith Yahweh. And speak unto the house of Israel. This is Ezekiel. Chapter 3, bring out another precept. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. It says, Son of man, right, Son of man, the Son of the Most High. The sons of the Most High. I meant to say Slaki. Just like Ezekiel, he's the son of the Most High. Yeah, just like the prophets of old was the son of the Most High, and always still to this day, It's Ezekiel 3 verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Right, because the prophet Ezekiel is the son of the Most High. The prophet Ezekiel was speaking unto the house of Israel, and the Heavenly Father has made the prophet Ezekiel a watchman unto the house of Israel during his times. It says Ezekiel 3 verse 17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Right, so the Israelites in modern day times, they in the same spirit of their forefather Ezekiel, speaking unto the house of Israel. In these times, they being a spiritual watchman, occupying the prophecies and being a spiritual watchman unto the house of Israel, Jerusalem, northern kingdom and southern kingdom. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the words of my mouth and get them one for me. Right, get them one for me, especially the words of our prophecies, like it says in 2nd Esdras 15 verse 1. So I just want to bring that out for an example. 2nd Esdras 15 verse 1, read that again. It says, Behold, speak thou of the ears. It says, "Behold, speak thou of the ears of my people the words of prophecies, which I put in their mouth," said the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Right, so we're the Israelites are companion prophecies and speaking the words unto the house of Israel. That's part of prophecies as well too. "Behold, speak thou of the ears of my people the words of prophecies, which I put in their mouth," said the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Right, so these are the very important words that the Heavenly Father put in the mouth of the servants and prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai from ancient times all into modern day times. So hopefully this was edifying of this sit down lesson number 3 as of second Esdras chapter 15 verse 1. That was the title of the sit down lesson. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akarkadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach. Hamashiach Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Lost Wadash, Lowly Tongue. And I say Barak to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf. Until next time, I say Shalom.